So this is my 1988 Chevrolet C6500, and I'm doing the parking brake. It's not fun, but it's not as bad as it looks. To get the drum off, which I have over here, that's the drum. I applied a little pressure behind. Don't put a lot on this baby right here, for you don't want to do that. So anyway, I was able to pry a little bit, put some pressure, hit it with a hammer, and knock it off. All right, now when you're looking at it, because you're looking at it from back here, looks like a real son of a bitch. And you're like, there's a retainer spring that goes on the back, and it comes through the brake hardware, which is right here. It comes through the bottom. See if I can hold this up there. It'll come from behind, and the little spring sticks out. So what you do to take it off is you just pry one corner from this side. You pry it out, and then it comes off the other side very easily. When you're doing the top, this has, it appears when you're looking at it, one long spring, you would think, but there's one spring on either side. So what I did is I took out the bottom spring, lifted up, and then was able to work it out of the spring that enters from the back. It enters through, and then it's flat. So that's how you take it off. And over here is the adjustment. So I'm going to put them in and try adjusting it. The truck's in neutral right now, so I'll be able to adjust the parking brake somewhat. And then you really have to do it once you're on the road to see. But that was one of the reasons why my truck failed inspection, as I did not have a proper, my emergency brake didn't work. It was down to metal on metal, and that's kind of bad. But it wasn't on metal filings, luckily. I caught it. But whoever had this didn't maintain it. It had 18,000 plus miles on it. Now it has 19. And that's about it right now. I'm working on that. Then I have to do, which I don't know if you can see it. I kind of doubt it, because I don't have a super bright light. But up there is the exhaust. Let's pass that sucker. I can't make it out from where I am, because anyway, one of the exhaust tubes rotted away, so I have to plug that, fill that in, and all that nonsense, so that I do not have an exhaust leak, because it's coming in when I have the heat on, and that's just lovely. Well, that's what I'm doing. And one of the things I'm going to do also is put this over here. Hopefully we're not upside down. Now my friend's calling. Son of a bitch, bad timing. Ignore that. So right there's the carrier. Where is it? Right here. That's where your carrier bearing bolts into. It's a real son of a bitch getting the wrench on that side. So I'm going to measure it, and I'm going to weld something onto the two bolts so they come down. So all I'll be doing is tightening up the nut. I'm going to weld the nut heads onto a piece of, maybe a welding rod or two. Double them up, just tack them on there so it's not spinning. That way I can lie them in and just tighten them up. It'll be nice and easy. Wish they'd done that from the factory, but whatever, they're cheap sometimes. This is my lovely, rusty, somewhat 88 truck. I bought it from the government. And then I had to put $1,900 into rear springs. Oh, good Lord. This is a money pit. That caliper over there, that was $160. This might be upside down. If it is, I'm sorry. I bought some brake pad, rear brakes from the junkyard. The shocks, those are a real son of a bitch. The top nut, can you see it? Yeah, right up there, that bad Larry, is one whole unit. So I have to cut that off. I tried going to the junkyard, but it's attached to the shock. It's kind of weird. So I'm going to take it out, put it in a grade 8 bolt, and hope for the best on that one. But anyway, this is my truck. This is me. I'll post some more stuff. There's a lot of little things I'm learning as I'm going over this. The alternator is in a real crappy spot, I'll tell you that. That was a real son of a bitch, trying to tighten that up by myself. But alright, I'll post more, because there's not much on this truck. And this is the transmission. Very low gear, by the way. Here's my PTO. Well, that's the hydraulic pump. PTO is actually right here. Works Pessa. This is nice. I love it. But this is a really nice truck. And I can't say anything bad about it, really, because I love it. Ooh, that kind of binds up. But anyway, have a good day. This is my emergency brake. Well, it's all in. Granted, I didn't torque anything. I don't have a book. Kind of don't really care. I kind of tighten them till they're pretty tight, and I don't put a bar on it or anything, and I'm not Superman, so I think it works okay. All right. This was a little fun. I tack welded. If you'll be able to see it. I don't know. I can't see my camera from here. But I tack welded a wrench on the top to keep those from spinning. Weren't exactly straight. This one was, maybe the other one, regardless. One was at a little bit of an angle. But I got it in. You know, just clean up that brake over there. That one's done. And we'll be done. Hopefully we'll be getting a sticker. Yay. I was told that I had insufficient contact with the rotors on all 4 of them. I have brand new brake line throughout. One brand new brake caliper with pads. The back ones we used, but they were in excellent condition. I cleaned them up, painted them, put them on. Those are great. There's no leaks in the system. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's my my whatever voice. Okay. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like it. And again, I said I'll put more when I can. Okay, bye. That's that. Alright, so I'm not always good at explaining what I do. I don't know if you can see. Is the camera? No. Hold on. Get the damn flash door. I have gloves on, so it's not okay. I gotta grab this a little tighter. And inside, let's see if it'll focus. Come on, out of focus. Okay, can't really see it. What the hell? This is like zoomed in. That's why it's messed up. Okay, there's the cam. There's a space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the spring in to the left-hand side of that and hopefully hook it. That's my plan. I hope it works. And I'm going to shorten up my grip on this. I'm going to go to the left and then hook it. So if you hook the bottom first, you can do one side. Get it in there. And then I'm doing the driver's side now. I think it will work in either way. I'm going to put this on. And I can't imagine how much they would have charged me to do this at the shop. Probably like $300. It cost me all of, I want to say it was $20, maybe $30 on Rock Auto. Yep, Rock Auto. They have a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, one other thing. You know, speaking of Rock Auto. Yeah, I watch the shows on Spike. And they always, with the commercials for Rock Auto, I'm like, yeah, whatever, go to Napa AutoZone. Well, with Rock Auto, you can get stuff for this truck anyway. I had to go to my local dealership with my VIN and look up the rear rotors for this, because this is 4-wheel disc brake. It's kind of unique, and whereas it's a big truck and it has 4-wheel disc, I like it. Because I do not need the endorsement. Not that I don't know how, because I was in the National Guard for 18 years. Know how to work on trucks. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. But what I want to point out is it's $40 at my local shop, or it's a truck place. $40 to have these turned, the rear rotors. In order to do the rotors, you're going to take all the bolts off the hub, take out the axle, replace the rear axle seal. Replace the seal, the gasket on the front with all those, I think it's 10 bolts. To buy a brand new one from Rock Auto, it's $42. Yeah, granted it's going to cost a bit for shipping because they weigh so much. But what the hell, why not put a brand new one in there as opposed to having it turned? This is a 1988, so it's a few years old. And I noticed on my right rear, one is thin, one side's thinner than the other. So, what the hell, why not go get a brand new one? So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully this passes the way it is for now, and then come springtime, I'll do that where it's nice and it's, we get the nice long days and the warm weather. Because right now, last 2 weeks ago, we had a 3-week spell of below freezing weather. I'd get up in the morning, it's -5 degrees. It's cold as balls when you're doing this on the ground, and it really sucks. But this is my plow truck, and I'm trying to get this thing up and running so I can get out there sanding. Because right now, It's dead in the water, basically. It runs everything, but without the sticker, I can't go out and make money. Can't go make my $90 an hour. So this is my project truck. It's fun, but it's a money pit. All right, and I'll take some more video when this is all done. I'll try to do this. Let go, you son of a bitch. Actually, I'm gonna choke up real tight, and I'm gonna use the brake pad as the fulcrum. Yeah, I said it, fulcrum. Probably saying it wrong. I might be using it in the wrong way. I really don't give a flying shit, because I don't think I am. But I can't see what the fuck I'm doing, so. Kind of hoping it's in there, and I think it is. Maybe you can see it, because I certainly can't. That's the motherfucker with this, because you can't see shit. But that's in there. Alright. I'll put this back in. Put that back on and go from there. Ah, you prick. What happened? Well, good thing I tested it. Alright, it wasn't on very well. I think what I gotta do is push that spring over. Bring it over a little bit and try again. I'm gonna shut this off so I can do some work. Okay, bye. Alright, so I got it on. And I'm going to grab my nuts and bolts. The 19mm. This is an 88. And that darn thing, try not to swear, is metric. It pisses you off, I'll tell you. I'm going to put some Never Seas on these. This wonderful crap, as you probably know, gets over everything. But, I'm retired from the National Guard, Air Force, whatever. I was in the reserves. I get to use the Air Force Base, the motor, the auto hobby shop. So I was able to sandblast these, make them look pretty. I'm going to put them in. When you put this on, you can use a hammer, but you didn't see it, but I put this on backwards, you could say. Instead of it being this way, it was that way. And the holes didn't line up, so I had to hammer it back off. Very easy to do. It's a lot easier to do when that's not hooked up. So anyway, I'm going to put these on. Put it all back together, and then I get to mess with my back brakes more. Alright, hope this helps anybody who's working on their truck or whatever. I'm just looking, oh there it is. Right. Let me see if I can zoom in on what I was referring to for the exhaust leak, because I went to my local speed shop and I bought head gaskets, real thick ones, because supposedly these exhaust manifold gaskets, because I'm told that these really warp. But that's my problem. That's my culprit. So I'm going to be in Schitt's Creek trying to get my torch up in there and getting that out, but it's what I have to do, so that should be real fun. Another word for fun. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it, because I'll do as much as I can for the rest of the work. One little tip. Another thing I failed for was I didn't have a high beam on one of my headlights. And being where this is a bit old, the screws, the Phillips head screws, holding in the headlight bracket strip. So you just drill it out like you're drilling out a rivet, pop it out, go get a screw, whatever, hardware store, put a screw in, you're done. But trying to get that out was a real son of a bitch. So I just drilled it out and got those. Anyway, have a good day. My name is Sean. Thank you for watching. And hope you like my DJ videos too, because I like them. Alright, I'm not just some fool. I'm a good fool, don't get me wrong. But don't just do the music or whatever. Ooh, can you hear that? It sounds like you need gas in that fuel tank. Alright, thank you. See ya. Well, it's all in. Granted, I didn't torque anything. I don't have a book. Kind of don't really care. I kind of tighten them till they're pretty tight, and I don't put a bar on it or anything, and I'm not Superman, so I think it works okay. Alright, this was a little fun. I tack welded, if you'll be able to see it. I can't see my camera from here, but I tack welded a wrench on the top to keep those from spinning. Not exactly straight. This one was, maybe the other one, regardless, one was at a little bit of an angle. But again, just clean up that brake over there. That one's done, and we'll be done. hopefully we're getting a sticker. Yay. I was told that I had insufficient contact with the rotors on all 4 of them. I have brand new brake line throughout. One brand new brake caliper with pads. The back ones we used, but they were in excellent condition. I cleaned them up, painted them, put them on. Those are great. There's no leaks in the system. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's my, my whatever voice. Okay. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like it. And again, I said I'll put more when I can. Okay, bye. That's that.